Hi, I'm River, and today I'm making a classic Cajun dish. It's shrimp etouffee, except today I'll be doing a Creole version of it, which means I'll be adding a tomato product to the dish. For the dish, I have flour and clarified butter to make our dark roux. I have scallions, celery, green peppers, minced fresh parsley, tomato paste, bay leaf, chicken stock, water, and then our seasonings are cayenne, pepper, and salt, and we have our shrimp. Alright, we're going to start by cooking our basmati rice. We'll have our stove on to high to bring it to a boil, and then when it starts boiling, we'll reduce it to a simmer and let it sit and cook for about 15 minutes. The dish will start by cooking our dark roux. We have our skillet here on a medium-low heat. We'll let that come up to heat a little bit. Add our clarified butter. And we're going to add our flour. And mix it in. We're going to let it sit until it starts getting that dark color we're looking for in our roux. Okay, the basmati rice has come to a boil, so we're going to reduce that to a simmer. And we're going to put the lid on it and let it cook for the next 15 minutes. You can see our roux is starting to darken on the bottom. This is going to create a blonde roux. It needs to cook longer than that so that we can get to our dark roux color. Alright, so this is about the right color we need for our dark roux and also the right consistency. It's thickened up. And what this roux is going to do for our dish is thicken it while also giving the dish some dark color to it. So what we're going to do now is add our scallions, our celery, and our green peppers. We're going to coat those. Until it's all completely coated. Now to this, we're going to add chicken broth. Turn our heat down a little bit for a second. We're going to add water. Our minced parsley. Tomato paste. Bay leaf, and and our seasonings, which are cayenne, just a dash, some salt, and some black pepper. Mix it up. Turn the heat back up to about medium. I'm just trying to break up these globules of tomato paste that are in here. You can see it's already starting to thicken with the roux in there. Okay. Now that we have everything mixed together in the pan, we're gonna let it sit and simmer so it can thicken for about 10 minutes. So Cajun and Creole peoples are both native to Louisiana, and their cuisines are so similar that they often become intermingled and hard to distinguish. But a lot of the similarities between them are the use of a holy trinity of vegetables like onions, celery, and green peppers, which is basically a Louisiana version of a mirepoix. Creole dishes come from the urban center of New Orleans, while Cajuns are thought to come from the swamps and the bayous. When it comes to the differences between the two cuisines, Creole dishes tend to use a lot of tomato products, and they're more focused on oysters, crab, and shrimp, while Cajun dishes use a lot of heavy seasoning, usually cayenne and hot sauce, and they're more focused on pork and crawfish. So this has been cooking for about 8 or 10 minutes. We're gonna add the shrimp as the last bit to let that cook. It should only take between 5 and 10 minutes. Mix it all in there. We're gonna check our rice to see how that's cooking. Looks like it still needs a few more minutes. I'm going to leave the lid off of it so some of this water can evaporate. Etouffee is one of the most traditional and recognized dishes of Cajun cuisine, and in French it literally translates to smothered and refers to a cooking method in which seafood is smothered in vegetables and a tomato-based sauce, resulting in a sort of stew. Now, a true Cajun etouffee would not include a tomato product, but this is the Creole version of creating this dish. Now we're just going to taste our dish and adjust the seasonings as needed. Add a little bit of salt. Some more black pepper. Okay, that's good. And this dish is all done. All right, and now the dish is ready to serve over our basmati rice.